video. While I was preparing some material for some new videos, I discovered a folder which had some material from the original K1 Mark II series. And I thought it'd be worth trying to finish that video off because it featured all of the elements which belong just to the Mark II and not the Mark I. Now in this case all we're talking about is the drum sounds and the effects, so it makes a relatively short video, but it's a worthwhile addition to the existing series. But before I get into that, if you'd like to support the channel, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you want to see more of this sort of thing. You can also support the channel by checking out tracks on Bandcamp and Spotify, and there's a new album out which you can check out for free at Bandcamp. So with that being said, let's get on with it. I'm going to go through the drum sounds, I'm going to record them and I'll share them, and then if you want to check them out yourself then obviously feel free to do so. Bass drum 1, bass drum 2, room, bass drum 3, electric, bass drum 4, old rhythm box. It's important to say that actually on the instrument itself you can actually pitch these all over the place, in quite extreme ways as well, so there's potentially quite a lot you could do on the synth, but I'm just trying to go through them at the original pitch, or what I think is the original pitch. So that's the normal snare, tight snare, that's quite a good one, gated reverb snare, electric snare, old rhythm box snare, X stick. What would X stick be? Don't know. So rim shot on the old rhythm box, normal tom. I think the idea is if you want multiple toms on a particular kit, then you'd set them up as multiple tunings, which makes a lot of sense. Power tom, electric tom, old rhythm box tom. That sounds a bit like 808 tom to me. Closed hi-hat, open hi-hat, closed 2, that's the old rhythm box one. Sounds a bit like a 606. Crash cymbal but muted. Ride cymbal, cowbell, hand claps, tambourine, conga, bongo, a go-go, triangle, jazz brush 1, sounds like a white noise source to me, and short, jazz brush, castanets, more white noise, it's actually a shaker. So that's it. I think some of those sounds are really quite usable. I mean, you could definitely take those sounds and then create a good synthwave track with some of the, I think with the normal kit, the normal bass, snare, or possibly the tight one is quite good actually. Yeah, there's a lot of usable sounds there. They're a bit crunchy, but they don't sound massively crunchy. Just going to quickly go through the effects then, just using this string sound. All you can do is choose which mode, and you can change the depth as well. So if I go to the depth setting, then I can dial in nothing, which is basically how you turn the thing off. The thing with the effects is that once you enable them, they apply to everything. So when you change patch, the effect stays there, so you may as well think of it as like an extra bit of kit which has been bolted on the output. So you can't have a patch which has got reverb and another patch which has got delay. You enable that separately, but then what you can do is you can control those settings in the multi section, so there is some choice. Okay, let's go through the actual patches then. Mode 1, and then if I go, that's actually a mono version of the same thing, so it's a bit of a waste. That's a short plate setting. So it looks like as the effects are stored, then the depth is stored as well. And so we're on 5, which is loft, smaller than number 4, but live. So it's another reverb setting. Number 6, early reflection. So delay reverb. Okay, let's go for that one. Yeah, that's good. So number 8 is stereo delay. Number 9. Yeah, so number 9 is stereo delay. 10 is pan pot delay. And then there's a pan pot delay 2. And the delay time is what's different between those two. Then we've got just pure delays, which is a 230 milliseconds delay, 13. 500 milliseconds, 14. Number 14 is a delay, but it's a 40 millisecond delay, which is 15. 360 milliseconds, single right channel delay. And then 16, which is the random delay. I'm not too sure what's random about that. Vary in time and level for each repeat. Okay, it sounds fairly consistent to me, so I don't really know what's random about that, but there we go. Okay, so talking about the effects. So the effects aren't stored with the patch, but they can be turned on and off in the multi settings. So better than nothing. So I think that pretty much covers it. There's a download link in the description if you'd like to get hold of the drum sounds. I'm planning to get back with some new hardware soon, so consider subscribing if you want to check that out. So all I can say is thanks for watching, and hopefully catch you on the next video. Bye.